Hi, I'm Michael Duarte with NBCLA, here for another edition of Rams Revealed. Today we are with Los Angeles Rams rookie tight end Gerald Everett. So let's get to know him a little bit. Now, Jared, you're originally from Atlanta, right?
That's right. Yep.
Now, I know I know you went to UAB and then transferred to South Alabama. So I've watched some of those emotional videos of when you and your teammates at UAB were told that the program was going to be coming to an end, and then obviously the last game, a lot of tears and emotion in that game. So I want to know, what was that whole final season for you at UAB like? Was it an emotional roller coaster ride? What was the whole experience like?
It was definitely a roller coaster, to put it into words, but that season was definitely monumental for UAB in itself because they hadn't been to the playoffs in about 10 to 15 years. So, for us to come and do that for the school and the community was a big thing. And, Coach Clark definitely impacted me as a football player and as a student of the game. And
I'm glad you mentioned that, the playoffs, because they're back this year. They bring the program back for 2017, and they're doing well out in UAB, 7-4. They're bowl eligible, so maybe playoffs again. Have you had a chance to watch them, keep tabs on them? And I guess if they asked you to come back and be on the sidelines or something, would you still do that, obviously knowing what the whole experience was for you?
Of course. I would definitely be there and support UAB in their returning. And like you said, they're having a great season this year, getting that bowl game. And, Coach Clark's, I know what type of coach he is. I know he's pushing them every day, and, it's just a product of what they're doing.
Now, as we mentioned, then you transfer to South Alabama, where you become the first player from South Alabama College in NFL history to get drafted into the NFL. So what was a bigger accomplishment for you and your family? Was it getting drafted from South Alabama to the NFL, the first player ever to do that, or was it getting your degree on graduation day and having your diploma from South Alabama?
I would say both of those things were definitely atop my list, and graduating, of course, will come first because, we all know football isn't something that you can do forever. So, you got to have that educational background. So definitely wanted to fulfill my goal in graduating first before I wanted to pursue a professional football career.
I'll come back to that post-NFL career in just a second. Now, I heard a funny story on draft day. I heard when Coach Sean McVay called you to say you were going to come to the Rams, that you told him, hey, Coach, I'm going to be the next Jordan Reed for you. How exciting or exhilarating was it for you knowing that you were going to a team with a coach like McVay who kind of shaped those Redskins tight ends into a team that would utilize your entire skill set on offense?
Well, I want to be the most complete asset to any team, but especially now that I'm with the Rams, I want to be, the biggest asset that I could possibly be and just do whatever the team needs me to do to make sure that we win. And, we're having a great season. So, just coming in, finding my role, whether it be the Jordan Reed or whether it be Vernon Davis or whoever else the team needs me to be, I'm going to do that 7 days out of the week.
Now we'll come back to that post-NFL career we talked about. I heard you want to be a broadcaster. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I want you to do the play-by-play right now for your first career NFL touchdown in Jacksonville. You know that jet sweep shovel pass from Jared that you took up the middle?
I remember that one. I remember that one.
If you can.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we got Goff in the shotgun. He brings Tavon Austin in motion. Everybody's goes right. He's got Gurley out wide. He shows it to Gerald Everett. Oh, Gerald Everett for a touchdown. Okay, that's all I got.
Barely breaks the plane, but gets in there. That was pretty good. No, I'm glad you brought the Tavon in motion there. That was a big part of that play. All right, just a few more, some fun, quick, rapid-fire questions now for you. Okay. Thursday was Thanksgiving, so what was your favorite dish that you had, and what's something you're thankful for?
My favorite dish would have to be Dominic Easley's macaroni and cheese, and something that I'm thankful for is to be able to do something I love every day around a great group of guys who know what they're doing, and they enjoy it just as much as I do.
All right, thanks, Dominic, for the mac and cheese. Now, what is your earliest childhood memory that you remember? The earliest going back as far back to the Decatur days.
Going back to the Decatur days would have to be my mom taking me to my first Falcons game back when Vic was in the shotgun.
Now, next question for you. You mentioned that. So you mentioned Atlanta. So what's the difference, I guess, between L.A. living and Southern Comfort?
Well, take a step back and observe. I would have to say the weather.
A couple final more for you. First of all, what is your cell phone background right now?
My what?
Cell phone background.
Cell phone?
Yeah. What's in the background of your cell phone? What's the wallpaper in the background? What photo or something?
Originally, I had a picture of my mom in my background, but I changed it to, I found like a really cool picture off of Google Images of just like a pit fire. And I wish I had it to show you right now, but I thought it was really cool, and I want to get that blown up and hang that in the house somewhere.
Now, I know your first love was basketball, so who was your favorite player growing up as an idol, and who you got in a fight, Russell Westbrook or KD?
I'm about to take Russ, but growing up, I was a Jordan fan and eventually became a LeBron fan. But now I'm gonna have to give it to Russ.
Final question now. If you could have dinner with anyone living or dead, who would it be?
If I could have dinner with anyone living or dead, I would have to just say one of my ancestors, or I would have to say Michael Jackson.
I like both of those. All right, guys, this was Gerald Everett with NBCLA and Rams Revealed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good luck on Sunday. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.